This HAN Network video is brought to you by Palmer's Market. On the campus of Wilton High School, this is the HAN Network's 2018 Spring Sports Tour. I'm Frank Gardito, sitting alongside the Warriors tennis captains for the upcoming season. They are Tor Aronson and Rithwik Shivram. Boys, thank you so much for taking time with us this morning. Tor, let me start with you being named a captain heading into this season. What did that mean to you?
I've really been looking forward to being a captain this year because freshman year was the first time I made the varsity team, and I've gotten to know so many of the captains over the past 4 years, and I wanted to try to take on the role after seeing it be done so successfully over the past 4 years.
Rithwik, we were just talking off the air. You guys just finished up tryouts. What are some of the things that you saw out of this team that impressed you now as you head towards the start of the season?
Yeah, so unlike all the past years, we've got a lot more depth between JV and varsity, and even though there were 13 cuts this year, we can see that the level of play is much higher than the past 4 years that I've been playing for the team.
And you guys are going to bring back a lot from last year's team. How is that experience going to be an advantage for the Warriors this season?
It's definitely going to be an advantage because now that we know each other, the chemistry is definitely going to be much better. And especially with doubles, the partners will be the same. So they'll have a lot of great communication, and it will probably help us during most of the matches.
Tor, for you, as we look at this year's roster, who are some of the other players besides Rithwik and yourself that could be stepping up and making an impact?
I think Jay Cassone is who is probably going to be our #1 singles player. Is really someone that you should keep an eye out for. He first took up singles last year. He was our #1 singles player, but 2 years ago he was our #5 singles player. So that's a really big jump, and I think he's going to do very well this year. And also Clay Adams was doubles player last season, and this season he's moving to singles. So I think he's definitely a singles player you should be watching out for too.
You guys have experience in the state tournament in your careers. What do you need to do if you're going to get back there this season and can continue to compete at a high level?
I really don't think we have to worry about getting back to the state tournament. I think our roster is going to be fantastic. I think we have a solid 1, 2, 3, 4 singles, solid doubles. I don't think it's going to be very rough. I think there are a few highly competitive teams, but other than that, I think it's going to be easy sailing.
Rithwik, that easy sailing is going to start on Saturday at the end of this week. You guys will travel to Weston for your first match of the year. What's one thing the team is really focusing on now over this last week of practice before the season starts?
Yeah, so the match is definitely going to be tough. Weston's a great team. We just want the newcomers on the team, a couple new players. We just want them to be pretty chill, I guess, and have a great mindset because this is our first match and we want to start off strong.
Last question for you guys. Is there any one match in particular you're most excited for this season?
Definitely Staples.
Staples.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Such a competitive league, and that's a good place to start. Boys, great job today. We want to wish you and the team best of luck this season. We can't wait to see you out there on the courts.
Thank you.
Alongside the tennis captains at Wilton High School, this is the HAN Network's 2018 Spring Sports Tour. Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.